Good evening, folks. How's everyone doing tonight? It is Sunday. Oh, Catboo the Demon, thank you so much for the follow. Holy heck. And holy heck, there's 16 people over here already. Wow, okay. Y'all are ready for a wild night, I guess. So, holy heck.
Nice butt, Ahty.
Thank you. I was watching Harvest today, actually. Surprise Sunday stream, which actually was rather chill and enjoyable. I really liked it. So y'all, if
What Ahty doing?
I'm not even like fully live in the game yet, but y'all, if you aren't following Harvest, you should definitely do it. I'm just gonna give Harby a shout out real quick. Harvest is a good bean. So let me scroll through the list here. Ahty, welcome. Fury, always nice to see you. Catboo the Demon, welcome again. Finkies, hello, welcome. And Suki is here, awesome. Hobo Hound, welcome. Oh, so many good beans today. Trinity, holy heck. Getting ahead of the hydration reminders, smart. I'm smart. Hyena Bangs, welcome. Holy heck, Bocage, there you are, welcome. Holy heck, so many great folks here. Skippy, hello. Suki, what came in the mail today? Holy heck, I'm pretty excited for tonight. Tonight is gonna be it's probably gonna be intense. So, with some of the folks that were here in the last stream from last night, we finally there was no combat at all. We were just tying up loose ends, and finally the arc is finished. We hopped on board and we left the star. We left the star to find Meteon, and we've arrived at where approximately she is.
What Ahty doing?
And that's where we left off. So, holy heck. Meowpy, welcome. Give Meowpenheimer a shout out also. Another good bean whose streams I have rather enjoyed these past few weeks. So much so that I'm rather sad that I didn't hear of Meowpenheimer before just a few weeks ago. And a really good friend of the stream, Tozu Fox, mentioned them, and I got curious, and holy heck, amazing. Ahty is explaining what the Ahty doing. Feels recursive, but it's cute. I guess that's sort of true. But holy heck. So today for me was, I guess, rather productive, I guess. I got some wiring done on my desk. And my original intent was to start using the audio upgrade that I bought for the stream that y'all were kind enough to support. And, yeah, I was going to implement that tonight, and I got most of the way there, and I chickened out. It's like, I don't know if I can do it. At least not tonight. So, over the next week, certainly. There's some bugs I need to figure out, because it's an immensely more complicated setup now than just a single PC, so... Ew, bugs. Are your cables organized? Yes? No, it's a nightmare. It is a heckin' nightmare. They're all plugged in, I can tell you that. But yeah, that's where it is. But I got a bunch of wiring done. The streaming PC is almost ready. I relocated my Nintendo Switch, so like when I swing the controllers, I'm not throwing Pokeballs in the opposite direction of Pokemon, and that sort of thing. So yeah, it was good, and I hope you all had a great day today. Oh, I'm getting pumpkined already, so might as well go to the main. There we go. Someday I'll get a proper transition. But yes, here we are. We are at Ultima Thule. I think my weather is having a stroke. Yesterday it was 49 and today it's 72. That's a mood. Are you West Coast by any chance? Specifically Pacific Northwest? Because that's pretty much describing my weather. I got into a program at one of Meta's data centers just before COVID lockdowns. I got to see organized cables. It was like experiencing Nerdvana. Vancouver, Washington. Very nice. I go to LAN parties roughly twice a year up in the Vancouver area. To the Clark County Fairgrounds, to be specific. But let me get this pumpkin. Pumpkin, pumpkin, pumpkin. Pumpkin! And there's also a pets and a pop in there too. And here we go. Let me let my avatar calm down a little bit. There we go. I'm trying not to make the mic clip. They're finally having the fair this year. Yeah. I just hope everyone stays safe and stuff. I still have the beat stuck in my head. But yeah, let's get started. Let's get started with talking to some extras. There is a dizzying, disorienting feeling about this place. As if I could lose my footing at any moment. We must be careful. We just got mooned by a chocobo and an equine, right? We should be so honored. Alright. Didst thou witness what became of Thancred? So quickly was I overcome by Medion's malevolence that I saw naught of their altercation. It's so dark, I can barely see anything. It is as the living way said. I can breathe well enough, but something about this place feels wrong. We were clearly no match for Medion, yet we survived unscathed. But how? If Medion should strike again with such overwhelming force, I honestly don't know how we are to oppose her. Yeah, I don't know. That was kind of nuts. But just like a quick view, let me go out here so we can get a quick view of the ship. I mean, look at this thing. This whole area is just stunning. Heckin' stunning. I got a new favorite Mega Man character. Oh? I gotta go, buys. Oh, take care, Cat Boo. Thank you so much for stopping in. Zoom your camera out too, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on top of a rock. Because this hill isn't doing me any favors. Gotta watch out for that thing though. Yeah, that's better. Holy heck. What is the egg-shaped thing? That is actually a, I believe it's like a drone, a robot? A companion? It's an Allegan design. Yeah, it's a node, that's what they call it. It's a merchant and mender. Interesting. Repair gear. Okay, I'm good. Does that ship have a wing? Wow, Skippy. If so, you should climb it. Like the one in Azazla, yep. Mm-hmm. But yeah, wow. This place. I can't guarantee it... I can't guarantee it will be of help in these strange surrounds, but I've readied a provisions node in case of emergency. Of course, if you encounter any real danger here, I expect you to return to the Ragnarok at once. What does Alfie have to say? Ooh. We're fortunate this place can support life, albeit barely, I suspect, given the torpid, stale quality of the air. But never mind that. We must find Thancred. Let's begin our search from the prow of the ship. It seems as good a direction as any. Try not to stray too far, lest we lose sight of one another. Oh good, I'm not too late. Nice. Noah and Fox, welcome. Can I get a shout out for Noah and Fox too? So let's see. Excellent. Thank you so much, Finkies. Yeah, gosh, this place. Enjoy the ride, Ahty. I'm just here to watch. Right on. So, Noah, did you do all of this stuff already? Or are you just purely into the into like doing like the raid stuff and all that? Because I know some folks, they just do like raiding and duties and things like that, and they generally don't bother with MSQ. But like, I'm here for MSQ. What is that? It's like a dragon, but it's petrified. Wow. Oh, I mean, you have to do MSQ to unlock some side content on some level. Yeah, but I'm talking about, like, you know, I mean, some folks don't necessarily, like, you know, soak up the MSQ. They just kind of blast right through it just so they can unlock the content. Yeah, I love the stories of this game. It's one of the best stories I've ever experienced, right? Yeah, it's totally petrified. But there's a live one right there. Yeah, and that's a shame. Such a good story, why rush it? Some folks just want to get to the meat of the game. They just want the mechanics and the strategy and all that stuff. They just want to focus on that. And the story is just, I don't know. Some folks like that sort of thing, some don't. I try not to do too much shaming in that regard because, you know. People are allowed to enjoy what they want. Oop. That poor thing. That's quite the death animation, though. Here's Alphino. Ruins? But of what, I wonder? Perhaps we could find something to help us understand the nature of this place. A relic? An inscription? Anything. Hiya, Gabe! Welcome! Yeah, they're called... Yeah, Ryu, they're stellar dragons. There's stellar dragons, and then there's lesser stellar dragons, like, closer to the ship, which is interesting. I see no one else in this barren waste, do you? Then why do I feel like we're not alone? Like there's another presence with us, something dark and mournful. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh, Bocage, thank you so much for that gift sub to Ryu. 3 months of Tier 1. Holy heck. Thank you so much, Bocage. Oh, and the 3 months of Tier 1 to Fingies. Holy heck. Thank you so heckin' much. Oh, what a good bean. And 3 months of Tier 1 to Trinity. Holy heck. Thank you so much, Bocage. Oh, man. Holy heck. You're just heckin' amazing. Why do you look so huggable? I'm sorry. These remains have long since turned to ash, and yet they retain their form. Bocage, you're such a sweet bean. Thank you so much. Hobo, thank you so much for the 3 months of Tier 1 to Suki. Holy heck. Thank you so much. You're super sweet. Been lurking a lot lately, but I support how I can. Thank you so much. And Hobo, you're a heckin' amazing also. The metal pillar has been partially melted, likely sometime in the distant past. The damage does not appear to have been inflicted deliberately, rather it calls to mind the indiscriminate destruction often wrought in the heat of battle. Interesting. Thank you so much. I don't know what I would have done without being able to spam butt everywhere. Genuinely. Well, there's going to be more on the way soon. So I dropped Amanda, Sweet Star Designs. I dropped gifting a Tier 1 sub. Thank you, Anonymous, for gifting 1 Tier 1 sub to Pharaoh the Bat. Thank you so much. And holy heck, there's a hype train going? When did that happen? Holy heck! It's oh, we're working on level 4. Ooh. Oh my god, I forgot to turn that down. Oh my god. I am so sorry. They move in herds. They do move in herds. Oh my gosh. Noah Fox, holy heck. Thank you. Oh. I'll do it again, don't tempt me. Skippy, thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub to Squonky. Holy heck. Another good bean in the stream. Holy heck. Y'all are too kind to me. We must spread those butt emotes far and wide. Thank y'all so much. Oh my gosh. Are there any other sparklies around here? Where's your Stola? I'm not gonna make the MSQ go further yet. I'm gonna talk to these extras here. There's a Skippy, holy heck. Thank you so much for the tier 1 gift sub to... Who's that? Tula Glider Paw Pad. Thank you so much. Holy heck. Oh my god, it's not stopping. Thank you so much for the tier 1 sub for Night Fox Nirvana. Thank you. What's this hype drop? Oh, level 4 complete. Now we're working on level 5. Awesome. Holy heck. Sweet. Thank you so much. There's a structure here in front of me, yes? A tower of some sort, partially melted? In a strange twist of fate, it seems our perceptions of this place is not so different as it would be elsewhere. It's a hype kind of night. Yes, it is. Thank you all so much. I'm gonna hydrate real quick. And this is what I keep forgetting about Y'shtola is I don't think she can actually see right now.
I am the deadly favorite and I've come to eat your shit.
Nice. Ah, King Pine Martin, welcome. How are you tonight? Yeah, I don't think Y'shtola can actually see right now. She can see things with ether and stuff like that, but we're in a place that is completely devoid of ether. It's all dynamis, and she can't see that. The world as I used to see it. It feels as though I'm dreaming while awake. This is more than the faded memory Medion led us to believe. Been playing Smash Ultimate almost all day. You know what? I saw that you got a Switch. I was cruising Amanda's Discord earlier today, and I saw that you got a Switch. Which one did you get? Did you get the one? Did you get the OLED one? Nice. That's the one I ended up getting. It's like after when I was looking through all the specs and stuff like that, it seemed it's much more than just the screen being a little bit bigger. Much more than that. Oh, Fury, I don't know about that. Like, if you already have a Switch, then there's really no point in upgrading it to the OLED. But if you were buying a Switch for the first time, the OLED makes the most sense. Because I think it's the dock has an Ethernet port on it, and I think an extra USB port. It's double the capacity. And the screen is a little bit bigger. When I added up all those things, it was worth it. The thing that I was most hyped about, to be honest, was the built-in Ethernet port, right? It does get better battery life. Ah, okay. I didn't notice that because mine actually lives in my dock most of the time. Because I pretty much only stream with it. But, honestly, I should probably cart it around with me places and stuff like that. Let's see. What does Graha have to say? Look here. This part is relatively intact. The intricate design of the top suggests it is man-made, though its builders were surely not men as we conceive of them. You lose a USB port for the neck, okay. Yeah, the normal dock has 3 USB ports. The OLED dock only has 2. Okay. Well, wait a minute. Do I have one side one or 2? Oh, okay, I get it. That's correct. For some reason, I thought I had a USB port on the back of it too, but no, it's... Having said that, I swear I have seen this pattern before. Almost like it's Allegan. Level 4 success. Thank y'all so much for the level 4 hype train. Thank you so heckin' much. Let's see, it's becoming clear I'm gonna have to murder some dragons here. So we gotta go over here. Also, the plant life here is interesting. This ground cover. What is that? It's just another melted thing. But, here's Estinian. Let me get up to the tippy top here and get a... Oh wow, look at that. Y'all, wow. It's not Allegan, but I won't say more. Okay, that's fair. The better kickstand is also nice. Yeah, I've used that like just a couple times. But yeah, I mean it's... I got to try it out on the original Switch. I was like, It's like it really is different. I thought this hill might afford a better view of our surroundings. A poor decision in hindsight. Besides the light from the ship, all is shrouded in darkness. If Thancred is here, I'd never know it. From what I can tell, we are near the edge of an island, if you can call it that, surrounded by floating debris. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, this stuff does look Allegan in nature, though. Very interesting. So here's Alphino over here. Were you able to find anything? As I feared. And still no trace of Thancred. There's nothing but emptiness as far as the eye can see, which, unfortunately, isn't very far. Though I can't help but suspect that someone, or something, is here. There are times when I sense it drawing close, and then a chill washes over me, leaving me exhausted. Leaving me with feelings of death and anguish. I think I see something over there. Oops. What are you talking about? There's nothing there. Before we jump to any conclusions, perhaps we should search elsewhere. Agreed. We found only more questions when we are in desperate need of answers. There's a fair stretch of terrain from the ship's port we've yet to explore. Let us try searching there, then. Ahty, a word before we join the others? I wonder what that's about. Oh, these dragons that are just stone, and oh man, they're both creepy and awesome at the same time. The others do not see the stellar dragons? I don't think they can. It's definitely seeming like it's that. And I really wonder why. Yeah, here's one of the lesser stellar dragons. Gosh, this place is just heckin' nuts. There he is. You see them too, don't you? The dragons. Yep, you nailed it, Ahty. You nailed it. As I thought. Their presence is tenuous at best, but there's no mistaking it. No doubt your bond with Midgardsormr and mine with Nidhogg is what allows us to perceive them. Could these apparitions be related to the dragons that now live on Atheris? Bah. Better to leave such conjecture to the others. In any case, we must be careful. We may soon find dragons that they can see as well. Death and anguish. What happened to them, I wonder? You know who could provide some insight? Midgardsormr and probably Tiamat at this point. And also the dragon in Radzidhan, which I can never remember his name. Holy heck. Wow. Wow, is that an aetheryte? And what are these dragons down here? Ooh. Interesting. Extras. Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be possible. Dragons. 'Tis true they are not of our world, but to find them in a prison of despair. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun going from Guild Wars 2 to this. Gonna miss my dodge button. Yep. It seems these dragons have yet to succumb completely to the darkness of this place, meaning the others should see them as well. Look there. Are those ghosts, do you think? My sight may have been restored after a fashion, but I fear that I cannot be trusted. But I fear what I see cannot be trusted. Okay. Hey Ahty, off topic, but I have a job interview tomorrow and I desperately need it after 2 months of being unemployed. Wish me luck. Gabe, you got this. You heckin' got this. I mean, I will wish you luck, but I think you're gonna nail it. You're gonna do great. You're gonna do awesome. I'm sure of it. Best of luck, Gabe. I'm sorry the job market has been this shitty to you, right? Choo choo. Like, I'm gonna be thinking of you all day tomorrow, Gabe. You got this. It's as if Medion herself has etched these images upon my heart. I doubt not that such a feat is within her power, given that she's constructed this sanctuary herself. Surely mine eyes deceive me. This cannot be... Oh, okay, I already talked to Uranje. So it's Alizé time.
dragons. Here.
What you see is a memory of a world that once was. A world suffering a slow death, whose denizens cried out for the release of oblivion.
What? Their world is dead?
It is. Not a single life remains upon that husk floating in the vast emptiness. These creatures are shadow and shade, perpetuated only to suffuse dynamis with their unending lamentations.
Our friend Thancred. Where is he?
A strange question. He is at your side, is he not?
Excuse me, what?
Oh yes. He is here and there, and everywhere within this space. He would tell you himself if he had form to form words.
Excuse me?
Huh. Such loathing and uncertainty. You don't know why you still exist. In like manner to the oblivion I send, I tried to drown out your ether with dynamis. Beginning with this Thancred, who came at me despite being unable to breathe. Such a simple thing, unmaking men. In the blinking of an eye, he was gone. Didn't even have the chance to be transformed.
No way she killed him.
Yet somehow, he managed to leave a slither of himself behind. What you call the heart? Or perhaps the soul. In his final moment, he cried out from it. A single word. Survive. That wish proved stronger than the despair that ruled here. It overpowered it, causing this space to be remade. Into a place you can perceive, and where life can endure. That you draw breath is proof that his soul lives on. For how long, however, remains to be seen.
Well then, we should hurry and tend to business. Huh?
What was that?
It's futile. You will never reach the true me. I told you, emotions dictate reality in this space. Such changes as you might work will not alter in its nature. You may see, but you cannot touch. Walk, but not advance.
Meteion holds too much sway here. How do we contend with a foe who can unmake us on a whim?
I do not know. But Thancred gave his life that we might come this far. We must press on.
No way he's dead. I refuse to believe
Agreed.
that.
We cannot turn tail here. Not without something to show for our comrade's sacrifice.
Look, they can't keep teasing these characters dying off forever. I did. I noticed letters were a little weird. This one too. Extras, certainly. He can't really be gone, can he? Midian herself said his soul persists, that he is the reason we are still breathing. If so, then maybe... I understand now why the Loperites were surprised to find that this environment could sustain life. There but for Thancred's sacrifice. But that's the thing. This place could sustain life before we got there. There were readings and stuff. That's what the Loperites were talking about. So it wasn't because of Thancred that there's air that we can breathe here. At least I don't think so. His will was strong enough to reshape Ultima Thule that we might survive. That I might see again. His sacrifice must not be wasted. It's hard to believe Thancred was able to overcome Midian's will, yet here we are. Would that the price for his victory had not been so high. That's why I just think that he was... I don't know anything about the story. But that's why I'm kinda thinking that he got like banished to like the Phantom Zone or something like that. Like he's in some sort of limbo between realities or something like that. My aim was true. I had her. How are we to defeat an enemy we can't attack? Oh, we'll find a way. Yeah, I already... Jeez. Soul without body. A form of being with which we are not wholly unfamiliar. Indeed, for we existed in a similar state when residing in the first. The circumstances are rather more dire than that, 'tis true. But I choose to believe he is not forever lost to us. Regardless, in sacrifice he hath afforded us a chance to prevail. Let us not squander it, and ascertain the nature of this realm that we might confront and defeat Midian. Estinian, Ahty, would you accompany me in speaking with these dragons? Mayhap they can enlighten us. I would ask the rest of you to survey these surrounds. If there is a path that may lead us to our quarry, we must find it. Very well. We can reconvene here when everyone has finished. Midian said these dragons are shadow and shade, from a world whose denizens sought oblivion. As such, they're not like to be amenable to company, let alone conversation, so please, be careful. Let us split up and gather what knowledge we may. Very interesting looking dragons. Very swirling, cloud-like. A visitor, not of the star. Could thy slender hands bring plague to our world? Thy breath extinguish life's feeble flame? Oh, how we would adore thee, alas. With time our flesh shall wither, our souls fade, and so we wait for its inexorable march unto oblivion. Batty the Weasel, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck. Welcome, raiders. How are y'all doing tonight? How was Monster Hunter tonight? No probs, just finished my Sunday stream, albeit late as heck. Oh, no worries. Hope you had a great stream. Thank you so much for the raid. We're in a rather nuts part of Final Fantasy XIV right now. So I don't know how many of y'all have been this far, but holy heck. It was good. Did some early high rank. Nice. I keep meaning to get into Monster Hunter. It's definitely on that very long list of stuff that I want to touch on. The only question is, like, you know, where do I start? Like, where do I start, and like what platform do I start on? You know? Because I know there's some things you can get for PC, but I don't know if it's more of a kind of a console-y thing to do. Do you have World? I could possibly. If thou art not come to hasten our demise, I bid thee leave us. We crave not companionship, only silence. World is good because it's cheap since it's the previous game. Okay. I have World. It was my starting point, though I kind of fell off getting into high rank stuff since I don't have folks to play with, and maybe I'm not that good. Maybe we could start something up if it's something that lots of folks are interested in doing. I'd love to poke at that a little bit. Here we are. If you want to experience the old games at all, they are harder to get into. Generations Ultimate for Switch. Okay. It goes on sale a lot, so it's also cheap, and it's basically the old game playstyle last hurrah. Ah, okay. And I do have a Switch. I might actually just do that. Thou wouldst bid me speak? Folly. I observe the lesson of stone. I shall not fly, nor speak, nor roar, only watch, and wait, and end. But one sight yet stirreth my blood, tempteth me to raise my voice in lamentation. Noel, the cradle of unsung dragons. No words, no songs are possessed of the weight to describe such tragedy. Go, if it be thy will, I shall remain. Holy heck. Wow, it is an aetheryte. Yeah, and like there is also the Monster Hunter that was just released. It was like the stories one. That one looked appealing also. Then Monster Hunter Rise, the one I am currently playing, is the new hot shit, and it's great. It's more anime than World. It's more anime than World was since it takes a lot from both that and Generations Ultimate. Okay. Wow, you've given me a lot to think about. Stories is good, but it's also a spin-off game and is basically Pokemon or Digimon. Okay. I think I'd seen TK play Rise. Okay. Hiya, Dozy. Welcome. I'm gonna give Dozy a shout-out, too. Dozy is a good bean. These dragons. It's so sad. You can play Stories 1 on mobile or on a 3DS and Stories 2 on Switch or PC. Okay. I have both Switch and PC. I might go ham on Monster Hunter games. Beyond that distant veil, Paradise Lost, so glorious, so beautiful. We were a proud and noble race, strength embodied. We knew only love before they came. So how was it knowing what this place is? World is the big consoles plus PC. Generations Ultimate is only Switch. And Rise and Switch and PC. Okay. Anyway, I think I info dumped you enough. Haha. I have a thing to get to. Alrighty. Thanks again, Batty. And thank you for all of the Monster Hunter information, too. You've given me a lot to go on. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great night. Played Monster Hunter World a lot, and now waiting for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. So how was it knowing what this place is? Dozy, I'm not even quite too sure what exactly this place is just yet. Metal monstrosities of black and silver. No bonds of blood did they share, nor conviction did they have to guide them. A crushing defeat. Never had we known such shame. Stilled now are the winds, though none could fill these wings burdened by ignominy. We fly no more, only sink into oblivion. Search for the source of the dragon's woes in Omno. Okay. It almost seems like Medion appropriated this dead world for her own purposes. That's why it looks like this, or that's why it's dead, but I don't know. I guess I just haven't gotten beyond how kind of stunning and bizarre this place is. Stellar shell dragon. Interesting. What is this stuff? Oh no. They led you here as well, did they? It was described to me as the source of their woes and proof of their end. I think I'm beginning to see why. It's a hatching ground. Or was. I've seen similar on Atheros. Midgard Sormer's kind must once have lived and thrived in a place such as this. Vritra said his father was driven from their ancestral home by war and strife. This, then, is the fate of those who remained. Let's have a look around. Maybe these eggs have more to tell of what happened here. Oop, I'm getting beamed. Bean! I'm a sucker for celestial bodies and space stuff, which is why I love this place. The background of this map is just stunning to me. It is. It really is. I keep getting distracted by what's outside of of where I'm walking. Oof, sorry about that. I had to adjust my headset a little bit. It's starting to kind of come off my head. When I first got here, first I did was just roam around, right? I was doing some testing earlier today with the mixer and the microphone, and I kept straying further and further from the ship. I had to really keep myself from doing that. Because I didn't want to advance anything or get too far in the game while off stream. Gingerly lifting a large egg from the viscous mire, you peer inside and see a formless mass soaking in a pool of embryonic fluid. Your stomach turns as you return the egg to its resting place. A murky liquid has pooled inside the eggshell. The noxious fetor is indicative of contamination. Inside the shattered egg, you find the remains of an unborn dragon. The body has already begun to decompose. The gelatinous, half-dried membrane covering the corpse suggests it failed to emerge. Oof. Poor Durgs indeed. The egg appears to have been broken from the inside out. Perhaps the dragonette within succeeded in hatching. What's this? I thought all the eggs had been ruined. If the dragonet was indeed hatched, there is no sign of it here, or its sire, for that matter. We should look for them. You start with the route with the cliff tops, and I'll search the plains. I'm supposed to get up there somehow. No, I guess I... Nope, I guess I go over here. Stellar Wyvern. Uh-oh. A bereaved dragon. Malformed dragon. Poor thing. Can't believe this game went detailed on that on this part. Yeah. I'd love to see the behind the scenes of Endwalker and know how they made this place. I'm gonna go help my mate with her fibro pain. I might be back before you're done, but I'll just be lurking in the meantime. Okay, Ryu. The boisterous howling hath been quieted, by thy hand, I presume. Everything all right? I thought I heard a dragon, or something resembling one. Ah, I see what's happened here. Was that your child? Perhaps. Some eggs within Knoll are indeed mine. If life within one did quicken, the beast thou hast slain may be of my blood. Yet I do not recognize it, twisted and malformed as it is. Not a dragon in truth, but a reminder of our failure, a testament to our shame. If you love Shadowbringers, they have a video series on behind-the-scenes content in the official... Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna need to watch that. Dozy, you're a part of our Discord, aren't you? I can't remember if you are or not. Pretty sure you are. Can you pop it in the... Can you pop a link in the Final Fantasy XIV section? I think that would be... If you could. I mean, I could, I can check it out later if you want. But yeah, I definitely got to see that. Plus, like all the other folks in the Discord who like Final Fantasy XIV might actually enjoy that too. Explain. They descended from the heavens, cold, heartless machines, and with them rode war and death. With fire and fury, rage and rancor, we gave answer. 'Twas a long and bloody battle, but only the beginning. Untold chaos and destruction swept over the star. In the end, the invaders were victorious. Yet, when they looked upon their prize, they deemed it unfit for requisition. We were abandoned to our ruin. The survivors sought to put away their shame, to rebuild. A futile effort. In purest soil, replete with ether, did we once cultivate our nesting grounds. But our lands were barren, and any eggs nurtured in such desolation were fated to rot. What few survived to hatch emerge as abominations. We shall have no new progeny. But there are dragons among you capable of journeying to other stars. That there are. Many would make the attempt, each bearing a clutch of eggs. The richest stars were home to the harshest rulers, and the arrival of dragons incited contests for supremacy. When the fires faded, the wars lost and won, they too were reduced to ash and waste. 'Tis the curse of those who seek life, to be drawn into conflict to conquer or be conquered. A vicious cycle we now choose to break. We tire of conflict, of everything. We wait now in sweet, merciful silence, free from strife and suffering, still as stone. Wait, you claim your kind is doomed, but there is another star. Ah, Wild Saber, welcome. Wild Saber, that's easy. Worgen. I would absolutely pick Worgen because I just love the idea of being able to, heck, basically be a werewolf. That just sounds awesome. And of course, Gilneas is actually one of my favorite zones in WoW. Worgen or Volpera for me. See, the thing is, I didn't play so long as to experience Volpera at all, so I don't know about them. But I started with Cataclysm, and yeah, heck, Worgen. Like, if I was still playing right now, I would still probably be maining my Worgen Feral Druid. I loved that Feral Druid. Oh my gosh, it was so fun. They want only to brood in silence, to be left alone with their grief until time itself comes to an end. The sole reward for senseless bloodshed. A pain I understand, and wish that I did not. What fools we were. But now isn't the time for such thoughts. The others will want to hear what we've learned. Come. Square Enix? Oh, when are we getting playable Lupin race? Yep, I remember who they are. I'd love that. That would be amazing. Let's explore another corner here. I don't see it happening, and even if it did, I'd say they need a serious remodel first. Also true, but I think it's within their power to do it. Alright, so basically what we know about this place so far is that this used to be a place where a race of dragons really thrived. And then machines came and basically wiped them all out. Or most of them. Then decided that it wasn't worth their time to be there, or the world wasn't desirable after all, so they just left. But everything was just so destroyed and ruined that the dragons were might as well have been wiped out in the beginning. Because they can't bear children anymore, or that stuff, and it's just they're essentially just waiting for oblivion to come. But what I don't understand is, I understand that, like, there are dragons that, like, you know, tried to go to other stars and stuff like that, but that didn't work either. But, like, just when we were about to say, hey, you know, Atheris is still a thing, why don't you come to Atheris? There's dragons there and everybody's cool. Like, that dragon didn't want to hear of it. It's really sad. Volpera are a merchant caravan race the size of goblins, and the best part are the racial ability Baker bag space for all bags, plus a bag of tricks to give you interesting abilities, and finally make camp ability that lets Volpera make a small camp, makes a small campsite that acts like tavern that you can Hearthstone to anywhere. Interesting. I'm going to talk to extras first. Good to see you made it back in one piece. The more I see of this place, the more bewildering it becomes. That's a mood. Did your exploration prove eventful? Converse with any dragons? We would hear what the dragons had to share with you. Even if it's no different from what they told Uranger, it would have value. I chanced to gain audience with several dragons ere we returned, though I expect their tales are much the same as those you heard. With luck, they'll have learned something to help us devise a plan of action. Were you able to establish any meaningful contact with the dragons? I see. They wish to escape what they perceive to be a cycle of conflict. Thank you, Ahty, Estinian. As for our part, I believe we are more acutely aware of our confines than before. We started by traversing the perimeter of the island to see if there might be a path leading off of it. Sadly, there was nothing to be found. There's no small amount of debris floating about. Could there be enough to serve as a bridge to lead us elsewhere? I considered that, and so I tried throwing a stone onto a potential platform to judge its integrity, but it never reached its mark. As it crossed an invisible threshold just beyond the boundaries of this island, it vanished, only to reappear above me and fall at my feet. I would not be too quick to presume that this is what we see outside this space as it appears. Which is why I returned to the Ragnarok and asked the Loporrits to search for a potential path. However, the ship's instruments failed to provide conclusive data on the surrounding area. Until we know more, I think it too risky to attempt flying to another island. What Medion told us before, that emotions dictate reality here, might be the key, but I'm not entirely sure what emotion might manifest a bridge to lead us to safety. So what you're saying is, we've no way forward. At present, aye. If it is indeed emotion that governs this land, governs this island, perhaps it is not Medion's, but the dragons that holds us here. They tire of conflict and have chosen a path of oblivion to escape it. Or rather, they have chosen no path at all, meaning there is no way for the dragons or anyone here on this island to advance. That's interesting. A sound theory, disheartening though it may be. If that is the case, what recourse do we have? They are not like to be persuaded to help us. Their reasoning is built on a history of turmoil and strife. Without irrefutable proof, the future is not as bleak as they believe it to be. Mayhap persuasion is not the answer. Medion meant to unmake us, then and there on the Ragnarok, and she would have succeeded if not for Thancred's determination. She conceded it was strong enough to overpower the despair that otherwise rules Ultima Thule, and reshape it to a degree. Perhaps it can be done again in like manner, by overpowering the prevailing emotions. 'Twas Ultima Thule's architect, Medion herself, against whom Thancred did pit himself in a clash of wills. Though I marked no leader among them, as such, I did chance to encounter a dragon possessed of despair, far more potent than most. Potent enough, mayhap, to dictate the course for the others, and thus their domain to follow. He spoke but few words, carefully chosen, their tone and timbre alone threatening to rend my heart in twain. Challenging his desire to remain may allow us to alter this island upon which we stand. Alas, I fear my vaunted rhetoric availed me not against his calcifying heart. But mayhap one of you will fare better? Then I shall guide thee. El-End, they call him, in the dragon tongue. Thou wilt find him nearby, eyes fixed upon the water. Well, what have we had to lose? Let's get going. That is some sad music, right? It's not the first time we've heard it. Oof. We have some side quests over here. I think I'm gonna do those before we advance. Just finished doing tech support for my Tacoma friend. Oh? What's going on there? Come closer, little one. I must ask thee, did a pitiable dragonet meet its end at thy hand? Yes. Though I cannot find it in my heart to thank thee, nor shall I admonish thee. The young one would have suffered every living moment, as do we all, though some torments are more easily borne. If thou wouldst prevent further needless suffering, pray seek my shelled kin at the shallow lake. He hath wallowed overlong in hatred beyond healing. Oh wow. I can summon nugs out here. That's interesting. I just realized how full your hotbar is. Wow, does Bard have that much buttons at 90? Yeah. I also have some of the kind of the general type things, like arm's length and head graze and second wind and stuff like that up at the top here, as well as my ether compass and Gashal greens and stuff like that. The typical utility stuff on the top. But then, like, all of this, minus the book, and then all of these are all Bard stuff. This is my MS wheelchair friend. I set him up with a new NUC. His old system was running an old AMD and using a 2.5-inch laptop spinning Rust hard drive. Since using voice commands on his PC is his only way to interact, his old slow system was driving me crazy. Ah, I see. The new NUC had a sound skipping issue over HDMI, so I sent him a USB-C to HDMI cable that solved the sound skipping. His caregivers aren't techies, so it was a struggle to get the cable swapped and tested. I see. Yeah, if your Tacoma friend needs anything else, Skippy, if it's something that I might have, definitely let me know if anything crops up in the future. So is this going to be a big old boss fight over here? I'll let you know. He's good for now. Okay, perfect. Oh wow. Now what am I supposed to report to Neshor? I can't I can't jump over those. I can't get over how these dragons basically look like clouds. So it is done. I heard his dying cry. His bloodline was the strongest of the armored ones, possessed of carapaces like unto stone. Yet even they were not impervious to the metal fiend's onslaught. It took but one to raise their nest. Even now its terrible form doth linger in my mind. The four jaws that ravened neath a shroud of steel. And to the few who escaped the carnage, life has gifted naught but despair. They yearn for vengeance, though our enemy has long since quit this place. As thou hast witnessed, they now turn all too quickly to indiscriminate violence. Alas, this only feedeth the fires of their guilt, never doth it quell them. Nay, I fear that only death hath that power. Oh, wow. It's a dragon that's not a ghost. Hark, the grinding and shuddering of steel bodies, the metal, it cometh. Thou hearest not? Mayhaps thy species hath not the sensitivity, yet the machines come nevertheless. Seek a vantage from which even thou mayest witness their dread approach. Then hearken unto my words and flee. Oh wow, okay. So the melted metal stuff we saw is remains of the silver and black invaders? It could be. That's definitely what it seems like. I'm kind of slowly putting two and two together here. I think Trinity's loving every minute of this. Hi, Adrock, welcome. Oh, this area. Yep. How many tears have been shed so far? I haven't cried yet, but it is very spooky. Silently watches Ahty figure things out. Yep. Kind of curious, who is your favorite Scion? I think everyone in the stream knows exactly who my favorite Scion is. Y'shtola, hands down. Yes, I have a rather persistent crush on a fictitious character. No one but dragons here, forsooth. Remember, Tataru is 90% of Scion's power. Well, I mean, I think that's relative. I think Y'shtola has enough sass to encompass all of it. It has more sass than all of the Scions put together. I still keep coming back to the little sun scene in Stormblood. Hiya, Lucos. Welcome. Good bean, good bean. Thank you so much for the lurk, Lucos. Thank you so much. Oh, I actually just remembered. I did ping Amanda of Sweet Star Designs for more emotes. So, I'm just waiting to hear back. I sent the email today. Wendy's. But my actual fave Scion is Graha. Okay. Wendy's? What? Wendy's? I want Wendy's.
Nice butt, Ahty.
Thank you, Harbus. Welcome. Oh, you got Wendy's. Cool. I want Wendy's. Share. my favorite MMO. Oh, I'm gonna go find that clip. I have to find that clip. Please, Harbus, please tell me you didn't delete that clip. I did not delete it. Okay. Harbus, this is completely voluntary. All right. Can I go find that clip and link it in my chat? I promise no one here will hate you. Well, I mean, I could go find it and link it. I don't want to inconvenience you at all, but you can link it if you would like. Oh God, I love it. Oh, I laughed so hard. Oh, Harbus. I really enjoyed today's stream today, Harbus. I really enjoyed that a lot.
Nice butt, Ahty.
Thank you, Lucos. And if y'all didn't put two and two together, the Harby emote is that's Harbus. Cappy Deeve was nice enough to clip it and shoot me the audio because I was gushing about it so much in Harbus's chat. They sent it to me, and I cleaned it up a little bit, and I asked permission to use it as a redeem before I did. Someone new to follow. Lucos, absolutely do that. Please. Harbus is awesome. No, Harby's is a restaurant that has the decent roast beef sandwiches. Dude, I'm getting hard. God, I can't even say it. I do. Wow. Okay, okay. My eyes are itchy because I'm basically crying at this point. Oh, that's funny as heck. Okay, I'm better now. No one but dragons here, forsooth. So yeah, Harbus, I can definitely, I can concede that certain battles, when you get a lot of stuff going on, basically there's just so much going on, you can't, you just don't know. You don't know anything. You can't see anything. Gonna go sleep soon. Was playing Valheim with my RL brother, and we got the swamps, and we got to the swamps and lost everything. I'm sorry, Tozu. That's a lot like two coworkers when they first started playing Valheim. They were doing great until they got to the swamps. I still have to play that. I've been tossing it over in my head occasionally that it's like, you know, I could put up a dedicated Valheim server and we could all play together. That would be kind of cool. And then I was thinking about actually doing the same thing with Minecraft also, if y'all would be into that. I was watching Police Squad earlier today. I miss Leslie Nielsen. Same, Tozu. Same. And Frank Drebin and Norberg. Yeah, Norberg was, that wasn't the, his partner that was played by, O.J. Simpson, was it? Okay. It's been a while. Does my path keep looping back? Yeah, I mean, I keep going back and forth. Because there was 2 things I had to do to the south. And now there's these 2 things I have to do to the north. No one but dragons here, forsooth. Okay, that's the 3rd one in a row. What's going to be at this 4th one? Where is it? Oh, there it is. No one but dragons here, forsooth. What? I was just supposed to look around and not find anything? I'm confused. Thou art returned. What didst thou ken? Oh, I was looking for machines, that's why. I wasn't supposed to find any because they're not here anymore. Naught but dragons? Verily? Perhaps thou speaketh in sooth. That mechanical cacophony plagueth me without cease, though I swear 'tis clearer now than it hath ever been. Could he be talking about the ship? Verily. Should this be naught but mine own fears, returned fiercer with each coming? I know not how to quit myself of them. Find strength in your comrades, and together overcome your fears. Thou art strong. Had my kin sought what thou hast found, perhaps our star would have met a different fate. Wow. Now more story time. Gosh, this place is nuts. Gosh, I love elves. Here's this one too. Just you wait, okay.
He remaineth as he was when I first approached, entombed in melancholy.
I see. Perhaps I could...
I'll handle this.
So, waiting to die like all the others, are you?
Aye, our pride is crushed, and our souls corrupted. The winds are stilled, and the heavens offer no comfort. There is nothing left for our kind. Our long lives a curse as we await the end. Still as stone we shall become.
So you say. Yet your kind has found a new beginning on our star. One of you braved the expanse, bearing with him a clutch of eggs. They and their children now rule our skies, their song heard by all.
Our kin on another star. Harbus, this is Endwalker. but I think I'm really digging how this is starting to tie into that. Heaven's Walker. Mm. And yet, upon thee do I smell the blood of my brethren. Were they drawn into discord and war on their new home?
They were. They suffered much, and repaid their suffering in kind.
Consider this the last chapter of 14 as we know it. Drawn into Discord, projected onto Twitch. By the way, Ahty, I got a new skin I created. Ooh! Ever will a sanguine ocean await us. Ever will retribution's wheel turn. And so, on the last of my pride as a dragon, I break free of this wheel. I renounce conflict, exile myself from the other, never again to be touched by the flames of hatred.
Had your brethren made the selfsame choice, my family might still be alive. Yet lasting peace does not come to those who simply retreat from conflict. No, you must be willing to confront it, to stare into the face of your foe, and see yourself in him. Only then can you break the cycle of torment and tragedy. This lesson, a dear friend taught me at the risk of his life. There is no nobility in your penance. You wallow in self-pity. And after everything we've endured, we will not let you stop us. Stay back.
Tim, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck, thank you. Release us from war, from life.
I see. Theirs is the emotion that bars our way. The rest is up to you.
What?
No! Not Estinian too!
What?
There's a wind.
Holy heck. Okay, now's an opportunity. Tim, thank you so much for the raid. Holy heck. Thank you so much. How was Elden Ring tonight? Fart with reverb, what? Oh, because Graha said there's a wind. I see. So, folks, actually, Tim here, Tim.K. Is actually a really good friend who plays a lot of Elden Ring. He's actually one of the coolest folks that I know here on Twitch. He's in many of the circles that I'm in. And he is like probably one of like the best streaming voices I have ever heard in my life. So y'all should definitely follow Tim. Holy heck. Please do. And also Tim, I know you've got like a thing that you've got going that you're going to be doing in like a week or so. If you wanted to pop out like a couple of words about that I'd be certainly into that. You can go ahead if you want to. And no, Tim, I will not shush. Furry Twitch is amazing. How the circles sometimes overlap, and that just feels nice. It does. It does. June 1st, playing Desert Bus. It's going to be a really long stream, too. $16 hours. Yeah, that's gonna be a heck of a ride. But yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see. I can't wait to pop in and just raise heck. It'll be open Discord, and I might throw on some movies. Okay, right on. That's cool. Bees. Nice. Mine, I think, would be... I kind of like the idea of Enderman, that if you actually look straight at them, they come and try to kill you. I thought that was interesting. I thought the long drive was the new Desert Bus.
He's opened the way for us.
Endermen are how I used to behave working retail. Excuse me, miss. I shall not be perceived. Yeah, but see, Desert Bus is free. Okay.
Sacrificed himself to remake this place, like Thancred did.
Oh, Alphino.
Come. Let us follow the wind. It will not lead us astray. He would not.
Okay, Ahty pissed. And we're at a very heavy part of the story, so I don't want to distract from that too much. Okay. I still wanted to give you an opportunity to promo that thing that you have going on. I think it's important to get the word out about that. If Ahty pissed, does Ahty need to change their underwear? No. But holy heck. So first Thancred, now Estinian. Call back to how Alphino really cared about Estinian. Yeah. I think it's also interesting that the music changed slightly. Keep paying attention to that. Okay, I'm starting to see a theme here. So basically, there was barely anything from music-wise before. But then Thancred did the thing, and now we have a little music. And then Estinian did the thing, and now we have a little bit more. Alright, now I get the right button. Oop, I'm getting pumpkined. Pumpkin! Oh gosh, that stuff never gets old. Alright, extras.
Nice butt, Ahty.
Thank you. Yeah, Harbus, that's something I need to get around to doing eventually. I've had lots of false starts with Leorin board. Nut. The wind has stayed the fog that covered this land, and the air is no longer feels quite so stifling. As by the beating of mighty wings doth wind blow, where dragons may near again touch the sky, he and the shade he bore shall soar free. There's no way he's dead. If I had known this place would claim Estinian too, No. No, it's what had to be done. Must this always be the price paid for safe passage? Look there, the wind. This is Estinian's doing, I'm sure of it. We should ride its flow and see where it leads. Ooh. Ooh. A powerful gale has delivered you to another island. The other scions should arrive before long. Fling! Look into the middle. When I got flying here, I get to appreciate more of the background, okay? Someday. I highly recommend you do the Stormblood raid series. I definitely should. We gotta get the raid crew back together. He did it. He found a way forward for us. The dragons remain trapped within a prison of their own making, lamenting the horrors of war. Yet Estinian knew them better than most. He was a man of honor and a dear friend, willing to fight at the very end. Willing to fight to the very end for what he believed was right. And he's still fighting Alphino, just like Thancred. I was gonna say it provides context for this zone and certain dungeons. This member of the raid crew is gonna sleep soon. You are getting close to where I am. Chat will behave while I sleep, and contain thyselves for sure. Have a good night. You too, Tozu. Thank you so much for being here, and have a good sleep, okay? Rest well. Their sacrifices are why we can survive here, why we still have a chance to stop her. Even in spirit, they're unwilling to give in to despair, and we mustn't either. Alize is right. We must press on for their sake. Whew. We have to keep going. Even if Estinian isn't here to see it, I'm sure Alphino wouldn't want to disappoint him. Though it pains me to say it, we can ill afford to stop and grieve our comrade's passing. No, there will be time enough after. To feign bravery with bold words is a simple matter, but without the strength of will to match, we are powerless against Dynamis. Not less than unshakable conviction will suffice, which makes me question if I am up to the task. No choice have we but to march onward, lest we squander their noble sacrifices. Nugs, you got anything to say? Nope. Strong silent type. As Y'shtola and Alize said, we must continue. Queh! Despair, so delicious. Sorry, I had to. Good night, Tozu. Notice the change in our surroundings? Perhaps this is the memory of an altogether different world. 'Twould be prudent to learn more of it, then. Tread carefully, lest we lose our footing in this sand. I don't know, Trinity. That looks Allegan to me. This, however, does not. If not for the light emitted by these glyphs, I might well have overlooked this monolith. Another seemingly barren world. For a mercy, the air is nowhere near as stale, but still quite dry. And the sand will no doubt prove bothersome in due time. Time to watch over you from... Okay, I see. Periodically casting Isuna. If you were worried about my vision, you needn't be. I can still see quite well. Interesting. I was worried about her vision. Sand everywhere. Were it not for the violet crystal embedded in its surface, 'twould appear as ordinary stone. Hiya, Fyra. Welcome. Trinity... Trinity, are you channeling a certain Hayden Christensen right now?
The nozzle.
The nozzle. Is she getting her visible light sight? Is she lost in the live stream experience back? I don't know. A curious script hath been etched upon them. Alas, it is not a language with which I am familiar. I cannot say I recognize it either. Nor I. The dragons, from what I recall, preserve their knowledge in song and eschew the written word entirely. So we may assume this is the work of another race, one we have yet to encounter. Medion claimed the dragon's world suffered a slow death, seeking the release of oblivion. What life we find here, like as not, doth wend its way towards a similar end. Fyra, I'm doing pretty good. Getting a little sleepy. Not quite there yet, though. What do you suppose that is over there? I'm not sure. Meaning there's a chance we may find whoever built them both. We should go and have a look. Come on. What, that big metal thing right next to that... I don't know what it is. That giant tentacle beast? The ball of frenticles? Ah, Cheetah Jet, welcome! Oh, it's named Other One. Yeah, it's got an eyeball, so it can't live now. The frenticles are dead. Wow, what is this? I need to see if I can find something on Mare. It looks like a realm of magic. It's... Whew. It's crazy is what it is. Hail, travelers. This is a most unexpected occurrence. Oh, hello there. Is this your home? Indeed it is. Ah, forgive me, I had forgotten. An exchange of introductions is expected when first meeting those with whom one is unacquainted. When the vibration of vocal folds was still required to convey our thoughts and intention, Ia, I believe, was the pronunciation used when referring to our people. Though it is not entirely applicable given our present state, you are welcome to use this appellation. You know what, Fyra? I'll give you a free beam. Beam! Gender? What? The ghosts. As for nomenclature to address my individual person, I believe it would be pronounced Kofkuj. Yes, Kofkuj of the Ia. We have encountered beings that communicate intermittently through thought, but never one that is wholly without voice. I presume we are having this conversation via the medium of ether, or dynamis, as this space is suffused with mass quantities of it. Fascinating in either case. Oh, hi, Tim, of the... I want to be perceived as that, as a ghost. Same kind of. I want to be a friendly chat ghost. I gather your response to my presence is positive, then, yes? That is well... that is well, for there is something I wish to ask of you. Hiya, Tyler. Welcome. Like yourselves, we Ia are ether-based life forms. Therefore, it may be surmised that our bodies are of comparable biological composition to those we once possessed. I have a number of queries regarding your subjective perception of the five senses: sight, sound, taste, touch, and smell. In total, I have prepared 198,712,180,827. That's rather a lot, isn't it? My apologies. I have omitted a great many details necessary to understand the nature of my request. Though we dispensed with our corporeal vessels long ago, we have rediscovered a need for the flesh, and have endeavored to recreate our erstwhile forms. However, all pertinent records have been lost due to the passage of time. Take, for example, the nervous system. It is well within our power to recreate, but we have no frame of reference for sensations once experienced by our people, which may comprise our ability to interact with our physical environment. And the reason you need to regain corporeal forms? Why, to bring an end to our existence, of course. though need is perhaps too strong a word. It would be a simple matter to unmake ourselves through the use of etheric exsanguinators. But such a death seems inadequate. The traditionalists among us believe proper death requires an inescapable sense of impermanence in one's final moments, an experience found only with bodies of flesh. We should very much like to hear more of your plans. In exchange, we will answer any questions you have to the best of our ability. Such an exchange of information would indeed prove useful. So excited for Saturday. Oh, I am too, actually. How are you? I'm doing okay. Getting a little tuckered out, but I'm good. I am a little stressed out about Saturday too, because like I have really just no firm things other than Deep Rock that are set in stone. But I think over this coming week, I'm just going to solidify stuff and then just roll with it. Shout out to characters with glowing eyes on a dark background. Gotta be my favorite genders. Set in stone. Really, Ahty? Did I say something and reference something that I really didn't mean to, therefore I don't understand what reference y'all are making right now? Oh, I totally didn't mean to do that. No and Fox, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming by. Enjoy the ride, Ahty. Have a good night. Good luck. Oh. I legit didn't mean to do that. But yeah, this race, I like this race a lot. Very well. To ensure efficacious exchange, I hereby invite you to our home. Yes, the abode of the Ia, where we traditionalists prepare for our demise. I presume your consent to answer questions is indicative of a tacit approval of our plans, in which case your cooperation is greatly appreciated. Oh, Andy, no, Andy, don't worry. Don't worry. You're okay. We were all making gender references to that earlier, so you're totally okay. I must caution you, however, to be mindful of the Ia wandering the desert. Their desire for bodies of flesh could be described as overzealous. Now, if you would follow me. This is going rather smoothly. Not that I'm complaining, mind. Even so, we mustn't forget their aim is oblivion, much like the dragons. Though I fail to see why a civilization so seemingly advanced would choose to unmake all they have created. At any rate, we will find no answers dallying here. Let us be on our way. Go back to DRG talk. Tyler, it's because I made a I made a pun and I didn't even realize it and everybody called me on it. And I just I just sat here in my chair like a goof and I was just like reading all this stuff. I was just like, what are y'all talking about? Yeah, like so I mean there's Deep Rock Galactic. You know, I'm gonna probably inevitably be playing like, you know, other stuff I've played in the past. Like, what is that? That's
Nice butt, Ahty.
Carl. Welcome, Carl. How you doing? Can I get a shout out for Carl? Carl. Wow, this place is neat. Interesting. So I've decided that tomorrow I'm going to talk to my parents about me going through the process so I can start taking... Ah, okay. That's going to be pretty stressful. I hope it goes well too. Have your folks been pretty supportive so far? Isuna, nice. Thank you, Dozy. I should not be surprised their concept of a village is so different from ours, and yet... More violet-colored crystals. I cannot place my finger on it, but there is something unsettling about them. The Isle of Dragons was shrouded in the silence of the dead, yet the stillness here doth suggest the Ia are, by and large, merely sleeping? Something tells me we have different definitions of the word abode. They said there would be others, but I don't know what I was expecting. They a little confused, but they got spirit. I started HRT 3 months ago, but I'm not out to my parents. Although I didn't need to talk to them to start because I'm an adult. Yeah. I unfortunately still have to have the talk with my parents. It's just something that I had, unfortunately due to the pandemic, it's unfortunately something that I really wanted to talk to them face to face about it. But I think that it's getting to the point where, like, I literally can't hide it anymore, so I'm just gonna have to talk to them over the phone about it. And it just seems so impersonal to me, but I don't know. Welcome to our abode. Most of our compeers, you will find, remain idle in their domiciles, though your quizzical expressions indicate my phrasing is unclear. I speak, of course, of the violet crystalline constructs hanging from the stone structures there. You say they remain idle. Well, what of your work to regain corporeal bodies? An astute question, and understandable, given your finite nature. Ooh, pets. We have no desire to pursue our research, for it is no longer necessary. If, in our idleness, we are struck by sudden inspiration, we rise to pursue said inspiration to its conclusion. That is why I was present for your arrival, and why I continue to engage with you still. But while the others are not currently in motal state, rest assured they would not object were you to disturb their respite. You need only cast your thoughts towards one of their crystalline domiciles to communicate. Is that what we're gonna do? I think I'm gonna go to this Aetherite first, though. Oh, pets. Alright, I think at this point, I think we're close enough that I think it would probably be pretty good if I wrapped up and found somebody to raid. Now please everyone stick around for the raid at least. We're gonna head on over to a friendo. Let's see who's on. Let's see. See, I kind of want to raid somebody new that I haven't raided in a while or before. Y'all feel like some art tonight? That was a good stream for what I got of it. Aw, thank you, Fyra. And you're welcome, Andy and Cheetah Jet. I mean, I love streaming. I love doing this stuff. Ah, Drenched in Red 31. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome. Aw, thank you, Dozy. But yeah, y'all feel like some just like an art stream tonight? Now, always down for art. Okay. So actually, somebody who's streaming right now is somebody that Meowpenheimer raided. And is actually just really chill and cool. And they're just like, they're actually an awesome artist, too. Their name is Gravy D Train. So, let me get that raid started. Harbus actually might be familiar with Gravy also. Ah, Lucos, welcome back. We're actually we're gonna be wrapping up, and we're gonna raid Gravy D Train, who's a good artist bean right now. Heard of them once, okay. Gravy's pretty cool. But yes, that's going to be it for me tonight. The next time I'm going to be streaming is actually tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. We're going to be playing some more of A Way Out with Andy, Andy's in the stream right now too. I can't wait to do that. That's going to be awesome. So hopefully we'll see all of you good beans for that stuff. It'll be amazing. And holy heck, thank you all so much for tonight. And yes, next weekend, Saturday, we have a 12-hour stream marathon, which I'm going to be doing. I'll be doing a whole bunch of different stuff. We're going to kick it off with some Deep Rock Galactic with Tyler here. And then after that, who knows? I was thinking maybe some Longest Drive, or it could be some more Final Fantasy, could be some Guild Wars 2, could be some random stuff, could be Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, who knows? I just want to game for a super long time and hang out with you all. So that should be fun. But until then, see you tomorrow, 6 p.m. PST. Alrighty, take care, folks. Thanks again. Have a great night. Later.